baseball breaks tonight. Should be a lot of fun. I'm ready. That's for sure. Been waiting for Topps Chrome to come out for quite a while now. My favorite set of the year, personally. So cannot wait to get into this. We'll get started here in a bit once everybody is in and able to view everything in the break. We're starting with the 20-box break tonight, so should be a lot of fun. I'm ready for it, that's for sure. Seen a lot of big hits come out of this stuff earlier today, which is awesome. All right, get everything copied and pasted in here, and then we are going to get rolling. Let me know once you guys get in if you can hear and see the stream okay. That would be much appreciated. And then we will get rolling. I'm ready, Ryan. I'm ready to. It is, man, some crazy stuff in this set. So, Gary, what's up, man? How are you? Hitting something like the Ohtani Judge Duel 1-of-1 would be insane. That would be crazy. So, we'll go ahead and start the random here in just another minute. We'll wait for some people to get in and then get rolling with the randomizer. Should be fun. I'm ready for it. The Tigers have been on a pretty rough losing streak here. My Red Sox have lost like basically every game since the All-Star break. So it's been a rough couple of weeks for my team and then the local team. With some teams like the Marlins getting super hot. Landon, we are doing the 20-box break first today. The 20-box break is first. That's the one that sold out first. So that is what we're doing. Oh, sweet. There you go. It'll be here with your Chrome break. I will have all these sorted and shipped tomorrow. They'll be sorted and ready to pick up tomorrow morning at the shop. And if they're shipping, I'll package them and ship them tonight, so they will be available for pickup or to ship tomorrow. So try to get these things fast to you. There's a release day break, so try to, get these things in and out quick. So, all right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. We're gonna roll the dice to determine how many times we randomize anything. In case we do get some kind of crazy dual card, we've never had it happen, but if we do, i.e. Judge Ohtani Dual Shield, Logo Man 1-of-1, generally we would randomize something that's lesser. For something big like that, that'll be an offshore discussion. So between the two owners, whether they want to consign it and split it or send it to an auction house, that would be a discussion for later days. But roll the dice. 8 times is how many times we're going to randomize everything tonight. So good luck. Going 8 times on the names. Best of luck. That's twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5, 6, 7, and the lucky number 8, Robert E. right up at the top, down to Warren P. at the bottom. If you don't see your name, you're probably watching or looking or in the wrong break. You are. This is the 20-box Topps Chrome Mixer. So there are all of our names, and here we go with the teams. All teams in. Good luck, everybody. Twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5. John, what's up, man? And lucky number 8, Giants up top, down to the Yankees on the bottom. All right, there we go. Make this so we can all read it here. All right, here we go. Robert E. with the Giants, Nick F. with the Rockies, Robert F. with the Tigers, Trevor M. with the Brewers. Jacob, what's going on? Trevor F. with the Rangers, Trevor F. with the Cardinals, Kyle P. with the Phillies, Christopher P. with the Royals, Ryan L. with the Red Sox. Ryan, if you get anything cool out of this break, I will be emailing you. Robert H. with the Padres, Brian S. with the Guardians, Matthew F. with the Astros, Jacob J. with the Pirates, Nick G. with the Twins, Christopher C. with the Orioles, John B. with the Mariners, Chris A. with the Blue Jays, Andrew A. with the Cubs, Victor H. with the Angels, Travis W. with the A's, Gary O. with the White Sox, Brian S. with the Reds, Robert H. with the Dodgers, Travis T. with the Marlins, Landon P. with the Braves, Jarrett D. with the Rays, Travis W. with the Mets, Jacob M. with the Nationals, Andy B. with the Diamondbacks, Warren P. with the Yankees. And that does it. So, there are the names, everybody, for this break. Let me know if you have any questions. We will give you guys a minute or two to do any trading if that's something you want to do, and then we will go ahead and get into it here. So we have 20 blasters to do. They're just off camera, so there's some blasters. So we're going to do all of the blasters first and then get into the hobby. There's not 20, sorry. There's 16 blasters to do. 16 blasters, so lots of blasters to get through. The blaster's been pretty good. We've seen some really cool stuff. I have one. I'll show you guys one that we had today. That was pretty sweet. If I can find it. This one was pretty awesome. This came out of a blaster box today. Yeah, some numbered skeins. There you go. It'll focus. It wants to focus on Roki's face. Come on. Maybe. It is a Lightboard James Wood. I gotta angle the camera down so it'll focus, but let me try this here. There we go. All right. Now it shouldn't have a problem. There you go. James Wood Lightboard out of a blaster. Those are like case hits out of the blasters. So getting the best name. Pretty happy with that. That was pretty awesome. Customer hit that today. We picked that up off of them, so that was pretty cool. All right, so I don't see anything about trades, so we're going to go ahead and get rolling. Good luck, everybody. Break number 1, the 20-box break, by the way. This is the 20-box. 10-box is next if you're in both. 10-box will be immediately after. I'm going to go ahead and unbox like 5 of these blasters at a time, just because that takes half the time is cutting them. I like keeping them separate, though, so that way you know it comes out of what. Next one here. 2 blasters, and then the hobbies, and then the jumbo. Seen some pretty crazy stuff out of this today. Trying to build the entire gold rainbow of the Red Sox is my goal. So that's what I'm working on doing out of this set. Have not picked any up yet, but all right, we'll do 4 of them at a time. We'll do 4 sections of 4. So here we go, everybody. Good luck. Let's do it. Chase Young, Dylan Cruz, power players. Haesung Kim, nice one on the Ray Wave. Josh Bell, rookie. Next pack, we've got Michael Wacha, Luis Arias, Cameron Meisner, and Brandon Nimmo on the Sepia. So you're getting, I believe, 4 Sepias per box out of these blasters. You usually get at least a few refractors. Reese Hoskins, Miguel Vargas, Adley Rushman Sepia for the O's. I think these cards look awesome this year. Jeff McNeil, Nick York. What's up, Trevor? Get any notification of what? Italian, Gillespie, Jackson Merrill, all etched. Tyler Stevenson, and Teoscar Hernandez on the Sepia. Next one, Dylan Cease, Matt McClain, Ray Wave, Cabrian Hayes. And last pack, this first blaster, Shane Bieber. We have a negative for the Cardinals. Nice. Nolan Gorman on the negative. So these are relatively rare negative refractors. Rookie of Ty Madden and a Kumar Rocker Sepia. So there we go. Not a bad first blaster there. Seen a few autos actually already today come out of the blasters. These are definitely cool. Fortune 15 Jordan. Cade Povich, Ray Wave for... There's a Jacob Wilson rookie, by the way. Nice one, A's. Stud. Corbin Carroll, Locklear, and Bryce Terang. Definitely some question this year of who the MVP buyback will be. They're doing that yet again. Always an awesome program. So save your base refractors of who you think it'll be. I think Vegas right now thinks it will be Judge and Ohtani, but I know Cal Raleigh has a
strong reason.
Oh, no worries. I can tell you, Trevor. 1 second. I'll tell you. Get Festa. Yeah, I don't. That's. It automatically sends out a notification, but I have no idea whether people get it or not. I honestly have no idea. You have the Jake in Holland. What's up? This is the bigger break. Trevor, you have the Rangers, Cardinals, and your dad has the Tigers. Yes, I agree. I think that'd be sweet. Cal Raleigh MVP would be cool. How many home runs do you think he has to hit to get an MVP? I mean, I think he has to hit at least mid-60s, mid to high 60s. Sean Manaea. Maybe not mid to high, but like low to mid-60s maybe is a better term. Stephen Kwan, Zach Neto, Kobe Mayo. Rangers. Seattle, Detroit, and Rangers. Or not Seattle. St. Louis, Detroit, and the Rangers. Yeah, agreed. Kevin Alcantara.
Hypothetical. What if someone like Cal Raleigh was traded halfway through the season?
Brooks Lee?
Traded to an NL team.
Dylan Cruz? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you just have to win the NL, and that's actually a good question. I have no idea. Man, I think Yeah, it'll be interesting. I would kind of like to see Cal Raleigh. We've got a green, maybe a green auto. Mets. Green auto. Oh, bang. There we go. Out of the blaster. Mets. There you go. Luis Angel Acuna, green auto. Sick. Nice hit, Mets. Travis W. There you go. He's got to get his bat going a little bit. That's a sick card. True green auto of Luis Angel Acuna out of the blaster. Take that for sure. Nice hit. Some of the fun that the blasters can have. There's a Fanatical case hit with Superfractors that's retail exclusive this year. So hopefully we see one of those. Ozuna. Christian Campbell on the back. We've got Juan Perez, Christian Campbell rookie. And next pack. Scherzer, Verlander, Castillo, and Jordan for the Stros. All right, blaster box number 4. Solid start to these. Yamamoto Future Stars. Those are cool. This guy's name's awesome. Aaron Shunk. All right, next pack. Freddie Peralta and Jace Young Sepia.
Did you see Top's post? What was already pulled?
Yeah, Blanco and Harper. Yeah, the Wilson auto I think is probably the biggest. The Sale 1 of 1 auto came out. The others are. That's just one of the patches, though. It's not a 1-1. They're to 4. The patches are to 4. So they have 4 patches and then a 1 of 1 patch auto of the gold logo man. So the only one that's been hit so far is Chris Sale, and then they have duels of Sale and Skubal and purple Bobby Witt. Cubs Shota. That's a cool card out of 250. Nice one there. Cubs. Stremski and Michael Wacha.
Duels, do they have the patches number to 4 as well, or is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So there's the individual patches to 4 and the dual patches. 1 of 1, the gold logo man patches to 4. So did the ski? Yeah, it may have. There's been a lot of stuff. A lot of this ripped today, all day, all over the world, which is pretty fun. So cool to see. Definitely some big stuff. I was watching some cases earlier. Definitely interesting. The hobby stuff, I watched a couple of cases where the hobby boxes were pretty doopy on the autos, so I didn't really like to see that. That's always kind of a bummer when you get like base dupe autos in a hobby case. So hopefully we can fade any of that. Freddie Freeman all etch. I think the inserts this year look way better personally. Way better. Cunha, Jesse Winker, Sagasi, and Matt McClain. Don Cruz, Drew Thorpe, and Xavier Edwards. Wyatt Langford, Adele Amador. Skeens, Yelich, Ray Wave, and Hunter Green Sepia. Lots of color in these packs. You only get like 1 or 2 base cards a pack in some of these. Ken Daniel, Miguel Andujar, Job rookie for the Tigers. Oops. And last pack of this one. We got Bryce Terang, purple auto, Luis Peralta for the Rockies. It's actually kind of a cool card just because of the color match. It's kind of sweet. For the Rockies, purple auto out of 250. So second auto so far out of 5 blasters.
Better than hobbies.
Yeah. All right. Next pack. Fortune 15, Kobe Mayo, Carlos Narvaez on the Rayway. Clase, Kumar, and Edargo Henriquez or something like that. Ryan McMahon, Xander Bogaerts, Ezekiel Tovar. Prism of Logan Webb, Haesung Kim, base rookie. He's been playing quite a bit for the Dodgers, which is cool. Mookie's having one of his worst seasons ever this year, which is a bummer. Next pack. Snell, Rushman, Pete Fairbanks, and Dustin Harris. And last but not least, maybe, Yoshida and Josh Lau refractor. So some big rookies that you're looking for. Dylan Cruz, James Wood, Jacob Wilson, Kobe Mayo, Roki Sasaki, Nick Kurtz. The A's have a lot of good rookie content in here. Christian Campbell, Carlos Narvaez for the Red Sox, Will Warren for the Yankees, Musgrove, Luis Castillo. There's a handful of pretty solid names. Nice Max Muncy refractor rookie. Isaac Collins for the Brewers. Cam Smith for the Astros. Another good one. So a lot of good names. Chrome update should be pretty good with some of the other big names that have been called up a little bit later on. Caminero, Mark Vientos, and Ryan McMahon all in a row there. Ray Wave of Tyler Locklear. And last pack, Bo Bichette, Bryant, and Brooks Baldwin. Future stars of Wyatt Langford, Angel Martinez, Tyler Locklear. Jacob Wilson rookie, Jose Siri, Grant McCray. Refractor of Cameron Meisner. He's got a chance to be solid as well. Nice Jaron Duran. Sepia. Sepias are cool looking. Tyler O'Neill. Oh, another purple auto of Blake Dunn out of 250 for the Reds. Reds, there you go. Nice auto there. Blake Dunn, purple auto. Number 250 for the Reds. Jamie Williams, what's up? How are you? It's pretty solid. We'll take that for sure. Nice purple auto there. So all colored autos as well, which is pretty crazy. Thomas Sagasi, Mountcastle, and Horner. Got Brent Rooker, Kobe Mayo, and last pack is of this blaster. Perez, Vargas, Musgrove, and Acuna on the Sepia. All-Star game Acuna. All right, we have 8 blasters left to go, so we've got 4 more rounds of 4 to do here. Good luck, everybody. You all will definitely be getting some cards at a bare minimum. Is anybody chasing anything in particular in Chrome? You know, I watched 5 case break today, which is crazy, and I know a lot of local people are looking for the Tigers. And there was only 1 Tigers auto out of 5 cases, and it was Kadir Montero was the only auto, which was kind of disappointing. Because I think the Tiger spot was like, because of the Scooble chase that's in there, I think the Tiger spot in that break was like almost $1,000 or $900 for a 5 case break. So that was a bummer. They did get a red of Jace Young, which is cool. People are saying that Jace Young's going to get traded, though, so we'll see.
What do you think's going to happen if the trade deadline with the Tigers?
The Tigers are gonna go get a
I think they need another arm, but they also need
relief pitcher, maybe Spencer Strider. Yeah, Jace Young red would be cool.
Well, after losing Joe, I feel like they need another.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, if Montero was, yeah, I know, right? If Kadir Montero is the only auto you got out of that much product for the Tigers, I would also probably throw up a little. It's pretty tough. Acuna, these all etch inserts look sick. Adam Mazur, Noah, and Brett Warner. Yeah, I don't disagree. I think Montero has a shot to go somewhere. I think he'd make a great middle reliever on a major contender. If they could, I like a Mitch Keller, I think would be a great name for the Tigers to try to go get. But there's a lot of people that would be awesome additions. It's just, what do the Tigers want to give up? And I would imagine the Tigers do not want to give up Brasinho, Rainier, McGonigal, or Max Clark. So we'll kind of see. Zach Gallen, Ray Wave. It'll be interesting. It's always interesting to see. I mean, there's some teams that are going to be pretty clear, like the Marlins are probably a pretty clear seller at the deadline. The Reds, potentially. There's a few teams, but like the Brewers might do some adding. The Red Sox are one of those teams that are kind of on the fringe of whether they sell or buy at the deadline. I do not think they're going to trade Bregman. Yeah, McMahon. Dennis Santana is a stud. I would love for the Tigers getting Dennis Santana would be a great bet. Nice Jackson Merrill Sepia there for the Padres. As long as he doesn't try to fight any fans in the bullpen, that could be a problem. But maybe that issue's resolved. James Wood, color, maybe. No, just a base. James Wood, base rookie there for the Nats. There we go. Ryan McMahon, Speak of the Devil, Connor Gillespie. Keener Falafa, Alec Burleson. Goldschmidt Prism. These blasters definitely are a bit monotonous. That is a Aaron Judge All-Etch, Nick York, and Josh Bell Sepia. A lot of great rookie. We haven't had a a Wood or a. I would love to see the Tigers win again. That would be awesome. Got the pitching staff for it if they can stay healthy. Dylan C, especially if they can add one at the deadline. I think that'd be cool. Some trade loaners as they like to call them. Mason Miller. Abrams on the back. Jackson Jobe rookie. Having Jobe would be a huge plus though right now. That's for sure. That's definitely. Yeah, Tommy John. Yeah, and their bats are completely. I mean, that's the whole series with the Pirates. Their last series against the Rangers, and they haven't scored. They only scored more than one run like twice. So.
They had like 4 or 5 runs since All-Star break.
Guerrero, Scano, Walker, and Daniel Scheinman. Scherzer. And the last pack, got just 4 more blasters to go. Been pretty solid so far. Aqua of Royce Lewis out of 299. Nice one there. For the Twins. Fix my refractor pile. So that's the Aqua out of 299. And Sandy Alcantara for the Marlins. All right, next 4 blasters before we get into the big guns. Let's see what we can do. Let's pack number 2. Yeah, it's been, I know, the Tigers' bats have been rough. Which I think you're going to see some regression from the Tigers, just from a statistical standpoint. Like, will Gleyber Torres continue to have a 300 season? I hope so, but is that likely? I don't know. So we'll kind of see. And they've also a very young team, which generally is a little bit more volatile in terms of the upswings and downswings. Nice Ohtani All-Etch. I bet that Ohtani is going to be pretty valuable, honestly. Those are pretty sweet-looking cards. I mean, not crazy valuable, but... Oh, another auto. Brandon Lockridge. Got as many autos out of these blasters as we will out of the Hobby and Jumbo combined. For the Padres, there you go. Base auto. Jobe Refractor, nice one for the Tigers. And Spencer Steer. I mean, none of the autos were anybody huge, but besides the Acuna, that was cool. Yeah, I forgot about the Acuna. The Acuna was nice. Yeah. He's solid. He's got to figure out his bat a little. Logan Gilbert. The Mariners. Seager Betts. Chase Young. Louder, Muncy, Ray Wave. O'Neal Cruz, Adrian Castillo, and Zach DeZenzo. Yeah, it'll be very interesting. Anybody have any early World Series predictions? It's pretty tight right now. I would have to say, man, the Blue Jays to me seem like one of those teams that once they get to the playoffs are going to like lose in the first round. Mm-hmm. And the Yankees, I don't think really have the pitching staff to go super deep. Those are very interesting sleeper wild card pick, but I think the Mariners could go on a bit of a run if they are in a wild card spot. I think they could be, or if they win their division, either or, but I think they could be pretty legit. Ty Madden, their pitching is pretty top-notch, good bullpen, and a lot of superstar bat power as well. Gavin Lux.
The super picks are the Padres and Brewers.
Padres, Brewers.
And then, of course, the Astros.
Yep, Mets always hit, Travis. You're right. Yep, there you go. Yeah, you'll see this when I see it. Dodgers versus Astros. Spicy. Yeah, the crazy thing about the Astros is like half their team is on IL right now. So they're also a very good pitching staff, but like
it's also very crazy how young they are. It's like all rookies.
Well, that's why the only reason they're so young right now is because their entire lineup is in not their entire lineup, but 4 of their 9 starters are all on IL. So it'll be kind of fun when they get all those guys back. And then, you know, there's some questions of like, okay, well, what do you do? Like, where are you going to put Jeremy Pena when he comes back? Because Bryce Matthews has been balling. So he's been out for the last 2 weeks. Jordan's been out for several months.
Yeah, Jordan only has 3 home runs on the year.
Yeah. He's been out since, what, week 2?
Pretty much.
Lindor, Trout, nice Ray Wave, Julio, Pete Alonso, Sepia. Ray Wave of Brandon Nimmo.
What about the Cubs?
Cubs are good. I am not convinced that the Cubs have a good enough bullpen or pitching staff to get through. Their lineup's pretty good, but I don't think their pitching is anything to be like. I'm not that impressed by their pitching. End of conversation. Aaron Judge. The Brewers have a good pitching staff. Really good pitching staff. Good bullpen.
Phillies and Mets going.
The Phillies bullpen's been kind of but their starting lineup's been pretty crazy.
Obviously, Mets
There
are
it
banged
is.
up.
Tatis.
Correct.
Yep. Kodai's back though now.
Is he back?
Yeah,
I
he
thought
just
had Tommy.
he just came back, I think, like last week and started. Future stars, Austin Wells, Shane Bieber, he's about to come back. The Guardians had a terrible first half. So they're about to kind of get back to it. Starting to win again. Last pack of the Blasters, Trey Turner, Cole Ragans, and Grant Holmes, Sepia. Grant Holmes has been a bit of a disaster for the Braves, but decent starting pitcher with some iconic hair. So, honestly, pretty good Blasters. I'm pretty happy with this. Solid. What do we get? 4 or 5 autos? 5 autos? 4 autos? Go Brew Crew. Yeah, Adam. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they do, and they're the team right now that I would not want to play. That's for sure. No questions for me there.
The most runs after the All-Star break is the White Sox.
Yes. The White Sox have also been balanced. You know who else is winning? The Rockies.
The Rockies.
Won 2 straight. It's only happened a couple times this year. They're still like 26 and 70 though, so calm down. All right, here we go. Narvaez, Tyler Soderstrom. That pack was like all Red Sox besides the insert. Kind of crazy. Thomas, Profar, and Seager. Bassett, Fairbanks, Luis Angel Acuna again, Pedro Leon. They just hit a grand slam. Oh my gosh, the Red Sox just hit a grand slam. Yes! So awesome. Romy Gonzalez. Oh, Red Sox. They're so bad. I was so convinced that the Red Sox season was over like a month ago, and now I am on the Red Sox to the World Series bandwagon.
False hope.
It is. It is called false hope. Because their bullpen is horrible except for Aroldis Chapman, and their bullpen the last few weeks has given up like no runs. And so what's going to happen in some of these games soon is the Red Sox are going to get up like they are now 6-5, and then they are going to lose the game very rapidly when their bullpen gives up a homer in the ninth or the 8th inning.
They could sign someone.
They probably will. Has anybody watched this is not just a Homer thing, but a baseball thing. Has anybody watched the Clubhouse series about the Red Sox on Netflix where they follow, I think they're doing a different team this year, but they follow the Red Sox for the whole year from spring training to the end of the season? That was very interesting. I really enjoyed that. So if you're a baseball fan, I think it's worth a watch. It was very well done.
It's like the same Gruden does with the football teams.
It's kind of like the quarterbacks NFL series is what it reminds me of. There's our auto. Dustin Harris for the Rangers. Rangers getting a hit. Pete Alonso, just a base auto there. So far in this hobby box, we got an Aqua and Dustin Harris auto. So hopefully there's something else hiding. So far, I'm not impressed. Martinez, Seiya, Richard Fitz. Matt Olson, Vlad Guerrero, all etch. And I just can't believe that the Blue Jays have been as hot as they've been. It's pretty ridiculous. They've just been crushing teams. Mookie, Fortune 15. Young, Nick Sogard, Refractor for the Red Sox. How about a case hit out of one of these, please and thank you. Ooh, this is a all rookie rush, or all etch rookie rush. These are more rare. Kumar for the Rangers, another nice one. He's one of the guys to chase for the Rangers. He's actually been halfway decent this year from a starter's perspective. And last pack, Wilbur and Jockenzie Noel. So if you gave me the equivalent right now is,
I take a blaster.
what is it, 8 blasters, 6 blasters? What is it, 8 times? So it's 7 blasters. 7 blasters to 1 hobby box is the current ratio. And on that hobby, I would take 7 blasters all day.
After what I saw, really like take blasters. Are there megas?
Yeah, the megas, there are mega boxes for these. The megas come out on the 6th, August 6th. Is anybody planning on going to the National by chance? Any National goers? Ellie? JT, Ellie, Christian Mena. Lane Thomas, Tatis. Tatis is just a base, right? I know that there are photo variations. Yep, the Tatis refractor is just a base. Next pack, I want to see Dylan Cease refractor. Dylan Cease card collector, by the way. I want to see like a black refractor. That'd be sick. Kettle Marte or a frozen fractor.
I want to see one of the ones that the Japanese do.
Oh yeah, those are super cool. I saw one of those get hit earlier today. I remember, not here, but just online. I was watching a break. Yeah, I saw, it was not Machado. The one that I saw was somebody, it was bad. I don't remember who it was.
Is that for every player? Or is there
Yeah.
checklist?
And it was on like a team that was like, I think it was maybe the Nationals or I think it was the A's actually. So they were like, oh, Jacob Wilson? And it was like, not Jacob Wilson. Not even, I think it was Brent Rooker maybe, which is still okay, but yeah, not Jacob Wilson. Insert. Was not what they were hoping for. There's our auto. Christian Mena. Refractor auto for the D-backs at a $4.99. Christian Mena. Refractor auto. Skeens all edge. Mason Miller.
Those inserts like hobby exclusive, or can you pull those in blasters as well?
Which one's the case hit stuff?
The case
No,
hit.
those, I think those are hobby exclusive. I know in retail you can get the ultraviolets. I don't know. I'd have to look. The odd shield type. Fortune 15 of Aroki. First Aroki that we've seen so far. How about something low numbered? Because so far both these boxes have only had aquas, right?
Yep, that's it.
That's not cool. Pirates, Paul Skeens. All right, come on. Let's see something cool. Jacob Wilson rookie. Logan Driscoll refractor. Mason Wynn, De Los Santos, Nacho Alvarez, Jackson Merrill refractor. I would take like a Helix case hit right here, or an ultraviolet prism of Angel Martinez, Kobe Mayo. 2 packs left to go. Come on, let's see something out here. So far, these hobbies have been brutal. There's a negative of Jamison Talion for the Cubs. Tyone. Lindor and Devers. The negatives are pretty rare. And refractor of Jack Okanowitz. That dude is a disaster for the Angels. He every time he goes out just gets absolutely shelled. It's not my favorite. My favorite pitcher name though in all of baseball right now is Jansen Junk for the Marlins. It's the best name ever.
Marlins have been doing pretty
The Marlins have been balling. Yeah, the Marlins are freaking good.
What's with all these mid-tier teams doing?
The Marlins actually have some pretty deep. They have some good pitching. I mean, they have a guy who won a Cy Young, and they've got Edward Cabrera, who's like a top prospect. That was a rookie a couple years ago that kind of underperformed and is now pitching well. Got a couple other guys that are a little bit more under the radar. Yeah, River Ryan is also an elite name. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, so there's a few guys that have been pretty awesome. Zach Wheeler refractor. All right, we need something. Uh-oh, Justin Wilson just came out of the bullpen for the Red Sox. Game's over. Dylan Cruz.
I have faith.
No, I do not. Julio on the 1990 Topps. How about a super? Come on, these hobbies have been awful so far. There hasn't been anything out of these. Tatis, Mason Wynn, Kate Povich. We've gotten what? A negative. The best auto was that. Yeah, 2 teals and 2. Well, one is a refractor. Okay, it's Christian Mena.
Yeah. I don't really count that as a pick.
No. All etch of Jacob deGrom. Riley Green Prism. That's cool. Andrew Vaughn. He's now on the Brewers. Next pack. Soda. Grant McCray. I would like to see like an orange. I think orange are hobby exclusive, I believe. Profar. Skeens Fortune 15.
Reds and supers aren't.
No, like the oranges, I think you can. I don't think you can get a true orange base out of a jumbo. I think you can get orange waves, but not the true orange, which is weird. Oh, Leo Jimenez base auto. Wow, for the Blue Jays. There you go. The Blasters had
Everything was colored.
2 times better autos. It was all color. It's pretty wild. All right, well now we need a big refractor or case of insert or something because these have been not good so far. Jordan.
Surely a jumbo's gonna be good, right?
Alec Baum, I think so. Christian Walker. Merrill Prism, Adolis Garcia, De Los Santos. Green, Blue Jays, Vlad Guerrero. At least it's probably the Blue Jay you want. That's cool. Green, numbered to 99. We'll take that. It's probably the best colored card we've gotten so far in terms of just a base color. So that's cool. Now we need like a gold red super case of insert, please and thank you.
Did you see? I don't know how old the clip was, but the center fielder for the Blue Jays that fell and then caught the ball backwards.
Oh yeah, that was like 3 years ago, I
Was
think.
that the one
Yeah,
thing?
I think so.
Just saw that again.
Those things do pop up, it seems like, every couple of years, though. There's Jack Kanowitz again. 2 packs left. How about case hit or red, please?
Red.
Justin Henry Malloy, that's kind of cool. All Etch Rookie Rush. Those are pretty sweet looking. These things, I believe, make some kind of crazy design, too, if you put them all together, which is kind of cool. Brooks Lee. And Griffin Kone. Well, hopefully, if you're in break number 2, those hobbies are juiced because those 3 hobbies were rough. All right, jumbo time. Good luck, everybody. Let's get it.
How many hobbies are in the other group?
2. Best of luck, everybody. 3 autos in these jumbos. We want to see some low numbered or redemption. That would be cool because that means we might have the low. Okay, we've got already a good start here. Gold, blue, and a couple of inserts. So we'll go to the back first. Go from, these are all the inserts. So pull those to the front. Julio, Corbin, Adam Mazer, Senyoha, Skeens, Rushman, and Pirates. Oh, sick. That's a sick card. Wow. Skeens out of 50 gold. That's super cool.
That's neat.
Color match. I think that's Jacob. Jacob, nice hit, dude. That's sick. That card looks so good. True Gold, Paul Skeens, the Pirates logo. Congrats, man. That's awesome. And Reds rookie auto, Levi Jordan blue auto out of 150. 150 of 150. Yeah, there you go, Jacob. That's cool. That Skeens is awesome. That card looks super cool. Wow. I dig that one. I'm trying to make the whole. Last year, I completed the entire Red Sox gold set. So I'm trying to do the same thing this year from Chrome and Chrome Update.
The Levi Jordan's an eBay one.
Okay, cool. I'll take a look at. Yeah, I'll look at it and make sure it looks good to go. Yeah, then we'll send it. Tig Scoobs. All the good pitchers in this one. We've got that pitcher dual logo man coming. That's what that means. $2.99. Aqua Tigers. There you go. Merrill, Cruz, Carlos Narvaez, Refractor, my guy, Ty France, and Kadir Montero.
3 numbered in 2 packs.
Yep.
Better than all 3.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll take a look tonight or tomorrow and let you know. Alcantara, Strom, Jackenzie Noel, Lars Newbar. All right, next one. We've got a green for the Royals. Bobby Witt. Wow, all the star color in this box. 99. There you go, Royals. Nice one there. I'm getting all the stars. Tristan Cassis, Aniel Martinez on the refractor. Drew Thorpe, Bryce Terang. Still looking for 2 autos. Yeah, really nice cards in this one. Making up for some of those hobbies. All right, let's see. Mason Wynn, Jared Duran, Dolis Garcia, Alec Burleson, Brent Rooker, Calvin Alcantara, Brandon Lowe. Next pack. We've got Dylan Cruz, Blue Jays, Will Wagner, rookie auto for the Blue Jays. I think that's the Blue Jay you want, really, out of the lot of them. So Will Wagner, base auto, Langford, Alvarez, Jace Young, refractor. Nice hit, Blue Jays. Blue Jays have themselves a solid little break here. Best teams in baseball right now, getting it done. Peralta, Otani, maybe good for the redemption. Rushman, Adolis Garcia, and Michael Wacha. Grant Holmes and Josh Bell. So still one auto to go. Good luck. Hopefully it is a very low-numbered Colorado Strom, Merrill, Pete Fairbanks, Kershaw, and River Ryan. Gustavo Campero, base auto for the Angels. So there's the next auto there. Gustavo, Kobe Mayo, Snoha, and Teodoso, base. So Angels getting an auto.
Maybe anything about the boxes from Fanatics Fest?
I honestly haven't seen anybody open those.
I have not seen any.
Betts, Holiday, Adamez, and Jesse Winker. James Wood rookie. 2 packs left to go. Let's see if there's anything else left in this jumbo. We've got a purple. That could be cool. Shoda, Gillespie, Braves, Acuna. Wow, really got all the star color in this one out of 250. Nice color there. Acuna, Freeman, and Billy Cook, refractor rookie. And time for the case hit or like a red refractor out of this last pack. Definitely not asking too much. Let's see what we've got. Doesn't look like it. Green, Skeens, Gilbert, Wayne Thomas, and some base. So overall, pretty solid break. Nothing super insane, but that Skeens gold was awesome. Luis Angel Acuna, the hobby boxes, I'd say, were definitely a little bit more of a letdown, unfortunately. But let's do a quick recap, and then we'll move on to the next one here. Campero, Will Wagner, Skubal, Witt, Jordan, Skeens gold, Malloy, Guerrero, Jimenez, Mena, Mullins, Rocker, Harris, Lockridge, Lewis, Dunn, Imanaga, Peralta, Dylan Cruz, Luis Angel Acuna green, and Ronald Acuna purple. So that does it for this one. Solid break. Thanks, guys, for jumping in. Hopefully we can get some. We didn't really see any of the cool, crazy big inserts in that one. So hopefully in this next one we can see some of that. That'd be awesome.
What's in the next break?
We've got 2 hobbies and 8 blasters. This is our value mixer. Let me pull up the randomizer and we'll get going. Oops. All right, here we go. Teams. All right, here we go. Names. All right, 8 times, everybody. Good luck. We'll run this and then give you guys some time to trade while I get the product ready. 8 times. Best of luck, everybody. 3 times, 4 times, 5, 6, 7, and lucky number 8. Travis W. Both spots at the top, down to Adam B. at the bottom. Hit the like button. Yes, much appreciated. Brian, what's up, man? How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. And the teams. Good luck, everybody. Here we go on the teams. 8 times. Twice. 3 times. 4 times. 5, 6, 7, and lucky number 8. Down to the bottom. Marlins. All right, there we go. Alrighty, so Travis W. White Sox and Nationals. Lucy A. Tigers. Ernie F. Orioles, John H. Angels, Robert H. Royals, Ken M. Mariners, Paul D. Red Sox, John B. Rockies, Ryan L. Blue Jays, Jacob M. A's, Brian S. Rays, Ken M. Reds, Robert F. Braves, Matthew F. Pirates, John B. Astros, Trevor F. Brewers, Robert H. Padres, Christopher C. Guardians, Victor H. Yankees, Miguel P. Dodgers, Miguel P. Twins, Mr. Griswold Giants, Jake B. Cubs, Jacob J. Diamondbacks, Travis T. Mets, Paul H. Rangers, Robert H. Phillies, Andrew A. Cardinals, Adam B. on the Marlins. So there you go with the teams in that one. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to grab the stuff real quick. And then we'll get into it. If you have any trades or anything, go for that now. If you have any trades or teams that you want to unload, potentially, the Rays are for trade. We've got a few rookies in the set. Not a ton, though. Milwaukee or Atlanta for trade. All right. So give you guys a couple seconds on those. So any takers on the trades before we get rolling? Marlins are for trade. Blue Jays for Atlanta. Seems pretty fair to me. Both have a decent amount of vet content.
Astros slipped the Diamondbacks.
And the Diamondbacks won one game. Oh. Going to see the Diamondbacks play the Tigers next week. I have a customer / acquaintance / friend that pitches for the Diamondbacks, so get to go to the game next week and see him for a minute. And all right, Trevor says he's good. Anybody else? Any takers on those other teams? So that should be kind of fun. Tuesday next week, Jacob. Tuesday. Logical, what's up, man? How are you? Yeah, are you going tomorrow, Jacob? Who do the Tigers play in this next? I didn't even look. What do they? Don't they play another NL team? Oh, Blue Jays. Oh gosh, yeah, it's a big series.
They'll win 2.
I think they're gonna win 2.
Yep. I'll put money on it.
Well, they got Scoobs tomorrow. Who do they got? Oh, Reese Olson.
Reese Olson.
Dude, that Eric Lauer kid's been good. Sweet, logical. Yeah, same here. All right, well, we're gonna get rolling and see any other trades. Reese has been good, man. That Eric Lauer kid for the Blue Jays has been a stud. This is not really a kid, but he's been really good. You got Scoobs, though, going this weekend, so that'll be good. Harper, Robert, and Rodriguez. Would like to see Scoob pitch at some point. Next one. Oh, case hit. Guardians. There you go. Jose Ramirez, Fanatical. Case hit. Those are pretty cool looking. Fanatical. Jose Ramirez. Case hit. Nice hit, Guardians. One of those teams where you get them and you're like, eh. There you go. Well, J-Ram case hits. That's cool.
Those are case hits.
Yeah, those are cool. Fractor de Castillo. Josh Hader. School going to be back by Tuesday? No, he won't be back by Tuesday, I don't think. I think he'll be, because he's going to pitch, I think, Friday, so which means he would not pitch again until Wednesday, probably, at the earliest. Candelario, DJ Hers. Nico, Santander, and Turner. Oh, is he? Oh, then he might be. Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. If he's on paternity leave, then yeah, maybe he will pitch Tuesday. That'd be sick. It's possible. I'm sure he'll pitch pretty much right when he comes back, so. All right, blaster number 1 was a success. Take it. So we can get out of these next few. Todd Anderson, Nick York. Adam K. I think Paul D, you have the Red Sox in this one. Oh, he'll be back for a start. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I say it's kind of unusual when that pitchers go on paternity leave, unless it's like starting pitchers. That is, unless it's like right on their start. So, Cunha just not going to the games with the team, and that is why. All right, next pack. Here we go. Oh, we bought a Steph Curry gold rookie a couple weeks ago. That was cool. Bought some cool stuff today. Spent a few $1,000 on some random stuff that walked in. I mean, that was cool. JP Crawford. I already showed that one. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. What about you? Anything sweet? Bought some vintage stuff. Bought a Nolan Ryan rookie yesterday, I think. A couple of Montana rookies. Ricky Henderson. Bought some Trevor Bauer game use cleats. Those are cool. So, had some cool stuff walk in recently. We've been in a hot streak of some cool buys. Nice terrain.
Let's do the Tigers to sign Trevor Bauer.
Yeah, dude, the Tigers should sign Trevor. That honestly would probably be a good signing. Guy want to sign him.
Rookie contract.
Yeah. Oh, Devin Hester rookie. That's cool. That's pretty sweet. 25. Strong. Jackson Churio. Kate Povich. I honestly prefer like the stuff that's under 500 as well. That is kind of my sweet spot. Is like 500 and under is what I prefer to buy. Brent Rooker, Mike Toshman, and last pack. Otani refractor and an all-edge rookie rush for the Tigers. Jace Young. There you go. Otani and a Young. Vinny Pasquantino. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Jace Young if they end up moving him or not. No Trey Sweeney yet. Oh, the Otani? Yeah. Otani. I mean, the Otani refractor by itself is probably worth $20, just without any buyback considerations. Duran. Hayden Birdsong. That dude's a disaster for the Giants, unfortunately. Matt Strahm, card collector. Grant Holmes refractor. Mason Wynn. Oops. Luis Severino. Dolis Garcia, Randy Rosarina, Marcelo Zuna. Let's see if we can get at least one auto. I think the odds are about 1 in 8 blasters for an auto, so we definitely defied the odds on the last few blasters. All right, let's see if we can do that again. That'd be cool. Refractor of Josh Bell, Benintendi, and De La Castillo. All right, 4-pack boxes. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, well, you need one. Yeah, I think these hobbies are about to be juiced. It's all from the same case. Haven't really seen anything out of that case yet, so fresh case. So hoping that these last couple have some bangers. We've got Jackson Jobe refractor. Garrett Mitchell on the sepia. Refractor of Nestor Cortez. Mookie. Christian Campbell for the Red Sox. That's cool. Ray Wave. Campbell's down in AAA, though. Didn't have a spot for him. Yeah, super fractor, dude. I would love to hit a super. We have hit a super in a break before. It was out of Pristine, and it was Francisco Lindor, which is cool. Neil Cruz. We had a James Wood. Oh, yeah, true. We had a James Wood printing plate 101 auto out of Bowman. That was cool. So fit some big stuff. 3 more blasters to go here.
What would you say the biggest pull is from the Ellie?
That yeah, we hit the Ellie De La Cruz red anime out of Bowman a couple years ago. That one was pretty. That was a massive card. I don't know what that's worth now, but that's worth a lot. So, yeah, that one was cool. Did you? And just sold it for 1K? Oh, awesome! Congrats, dude. That's sick. I thought that looked clean when we pulled it too. I kind of looked at the thing and it looked good. No Lindor. The Ellie, I know we got a 10 because I graded that for the guy, and that got a 10 from PSA, which was awesome. India Skeens. Yeah. Yeah, that Ellie was massive. All right, next pack. Otani, Stephen Kwan, and the Blake Snell. Luis De Los Santos, Ben Rice. And the last pack of this one, Profar Chisholm Refractor, Jameson Talion color. Then we get, I think we got Talion negative last time, and a Jobe Sepia. So there we go, out of 250. Yeah, that one was crazy. Yeah, I agree. It's getting an auto over these blasters.
I think you've had your best luck with Bowman.
You've hit some pretty big stuff out. I mean, Bowman, Topps Chrome, we've hit some big stuff. We hit like 3 Ellies in a row last year. We couldn't get anybody else cool. We just got, like, we didn't get any Skeens or anything. We only got Ellie autos last year.
Who said Yankees? Volpe? No.
Last year? Oh, Dominguez?
For Dominguez, yeah.
What did we get of Dominguez last year?
I
Crochet.
think you got one of his autos. Like you said.
Oh, we did. Yeah, it was like it was an orange auto out of Bowman Chrome, I think. That was cool. Yeah, Ellie Black Gold auto. There's a lot of Ellie autos, honestly. Acuna. Last year we had a span where we had a ton of Ellie autos. Birdsong and last pack of this blaster. Newbar and Dansby. All right, one more blaster, and then we're going to get into these hobby boxes, the main event, so to say. All right, here we go. Nolan Arenado, Dustin Harris, Miguel Andujar, and Bryce Rang Sepia. Kind of wish the Sepias I'm not a huge fan of. I don't know about you guys, but not a big Sepia fan. I kind of wish they'd do a different parallel besides Sepias. They're not really my favorite. Tristan McKenzie, Refractor of Andrew Vaughn. Dylan Dingler, that's cool, out of 299 for the Tigers. There you go. Dylan Dingler, rookie refractor. We'll take that out of 299. The Aqua. Yeah, he's honestly has been really good for them. Ketel Marte, Carlos Narvaez, Ray Wave, Red Sox, my guy.
I have not seen Cal Raleigh.
Yeah, I don't think Cal Raleigh has a card. Can somebody confirm on the checklist? Does Cal Raleigh have a card in the set? I've not seen a single Cal Raleigh card, which would be pretty interesting if he wins MVP and is not in top screen. Let me know. We were talking about this earlier. Brian, he does not. That's what I was thinking. I was going to say I have not seen him anywhere. Isn't that crazy? One, how does he get slipped from that set? Yeah, and no PCA. I know.
Nope.
No PCA either. How do you miss, like... And that seems crazy to me. Like, how does PCA and Cal Raleigh not get into Chrome? Like, those are both the second guys in odds for MVP.
Big markets for both, too.
Mm-hmm. And beyond that, Pete Crow Armstrong is arguably the biggest star on the Cubs. I think, I don't know, people, maybe Kyle, there's an argument for Kyle Tucker. Yeah, you get Ty France instead. Yeah, Jameson, how does Jameson Taillon have a Chrome card and Pete Crow Armstrong does not? I would love if I could get an explanation from that.
I love the conversation when they were deciding who is going to be on the checklist.
Yeah, whoever's making that checklist and somehow did not, that baffles me. How do those two guys not get on there?
Big names, big names.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll put them in update, but that doesn't do anything for the MVP buyback. I guess they're pretty sure it's going to be Ohtani and Judge, but Gold Wave auto.
Red Sox.
Angels. Dang it. Eric Wagaman. He's actually been decent, by the way, and he has a great auto. Numbered 1 of 50, so at least it's a gold auto. Numbered 1 of 50, so we'll take that. And Gunnar Henderson. Insert Shea Whitcomb.
Still yet to see one of those colored.
We get to see any really cool case inserts. Yeah, there you go, John. Your boy. Eric Wagman's actually been good, so that's probably kind of a sneaky card. That's the guy you want. Nice Matt Shaw for the Cubs. Also been solid. Brooks Lee. All right, I'm ready to see one of these case hit inserts or a red refractor, please and thank you. Negative, Jaron Duran. Oh, yeah, I need that one, Paul. Let me know. It's a Jaron Duran negatives for sale. If they trade Jaron Duran, I'm going to be so sad. He's rumored, another Matt Shaw refractor. That's nice for the Cubs. He's rumored to be on the trade block, and I have a ton of Jaron Duran stuff. Narvaez refractor. It's one of my favorite players. I have a lot of cool Jaron Duran stuff, and if he gets traded, I will be very, very sad. Very sad. Kodai, Kyle Schwarber, Matt Chapman. Yeah, 2022. Oh, bonus auto, Blake Dunn for the Reds. There you go. Maybe this will be just like a jumbo box. We'll get 3. Yeah, we already got a Blake Dunn in the other break. Yeah, purple, I think. Yep. All right, a few packs left to go. Rhett Lauder, Jesse Winker refractor. That looks like it should be an SP, but it's not. Narvaez Prism, Scooble, all etch. Cool card. Wagner Pete Fairbanks. Arraez, Jackson Churio for the Red Hot Brewers. Green, Marlins, Connor Norby. That's actually decent too. He's been a stud. Out of 99, Connor Norby, green wave. Card looks like very off-centered, top to bottom. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just an optical. Oh, I guess not. I guess they're all kind of like that. Still cool. Connor Norby. There you go. Cunha, Cody Mayo. Right. Billy Cook. All right, and let's get a Helix out of one of these last packs or redemption. That would be crazy. Future Stars. PLP Armstrong is an insert, so that's something, I guess. What'd you say?
Ask your chat, the biggest MLB what if.
The biggest MLB? Oh, dude, it has to be. The biggest MLB what if has to be the dude for the stinking Twins that was like the greatest prospect of all time in 2014. What is his name? Can someone give me his name from 2014, like Bowman? What was that dude's name? Everybody, his stuff sold for so much. Man, what is that? What is his name? Not Byron Buxton. Twins major prospect flop. I'll pull up. I can't think of his name. Can anybody think of that dude's name? Yeah, it's like 2014 or 15 Bowman. I know it's not Byron Buxton. It's somebody else. There's another guy that was like supposed to be super good and then just did nothing. Cam just kept me hurt, but I can't think of his name. Mickey Moniak, big prospect. But there's a lot of guys though that are high prospects that never do anything. Grant Holmes. Yeah, Gordon. Thank you. Nick Gordon. That's who it was. Yeah. Dude, Nick Gordon, that craze was real. Like, everybody wanted Nick Gordon cards. Corey Seager. He was like he was the epitome of prospecting. Nick Gordon was like, that was it. Him and Chris Bryant were who you wanted. So, yeah. How the times have changed.
So what happened to him? Just injuries?
Calvin Alcantara. I think he just got hurt and just like couldn't hit basically at the big league level. Kind of crazy. Another Pete Armstrong Future Stars Cubs. There you go. I'm looking for that red auto in this box. Devers, Nick York, Jesse Winker. Buxton, Skeens Future Stars, Billy Cook. A whole bunch of nothing in this box so far. Logan Webb, Cade Povich. The auto seems to be like the second card on the pack most of the time. So, let's see. Prism, De Los Santos, Caminero for the Rays. Aaron Shunk.
I feel like every fan base could have a big what if.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of them. Pirates, Skeens, maybe? Isaiah Kiner Falafa. Yeah, how does Isaiah Kiner Falafa have a card? The 9-hole hitter for the Pirates. And that makes just no sense to me. Cal Raleigh doesn't have a card. That's crazy. Cal Raleigh, before this year, was already a popular player. It wasn't like he was like a fringe player. Brian Wu doesn't have a card. He's like in the Cy Young conversation. There's a few guys like that that are like, man, getting left out. Blue, maybe a blue auto. Rockies. There he is, Aaron Shunk. Aaron Shunk, blue auto for the Rockies. Rockies, there you go. Aaron Shunk time. All right. See what else is hiding in this box. Brian Hayes. I've yet to see any of the big hobby case hit insert stuff. I'd love to see like a home field advantage or something. That'd be cool. Giancarlo Stanton. 4 packs left to go. Cameron Meisner. Mr. Cortez. 3 packs left to go. Please. Kyle Schwarber. Matt Shaw rookie. Ooh, case hit. Here it is.
What is it, Helix?
Scooble and Luis Arias. We say Toe Nash. Toe Nash. All right. These are called blank. Oh, it's Acuna. Sick. Braves. There you go. Acuna. These are called Shadow Etch, I think. Yeah, Shadow Etch. 1 per case. So those are sick. There you go. Nice one there on the Acuna. Who you're looking for sure. So that's cool. Braves, there you go. Last pack mojo, red refractor. Yeah, made the right call on not trading. Yeah, that's what always happens. Is you trade a team like that and get smoked. So, all right, there we go. That does it for this one. Let me do a quick brief hit recap here. Then we will get into it. Into what? I don't know, but something. So here we go. Hit recap for this one. Thanks again, guys, so much for jumping into these. We'll get this stuff sorted and shipped to you tonight. So really appreciate it. Wagman, hey, have a good one, guys. Happy Topps Chrome release day. I'll try to do some more Chrome breaks next week. So a lot of fun. The Rays do suck. I don't disagree with you. I hate the Rays, Brian. There's not a team more that I hate than the Tampa Bay Rays, honestly. I just can't stand it. Who likes the Tampa Bay Rays? I don't know if I've ever met somebody that's like a huge Tampa Bay Rays fan. There's people that go to Tampa Bay Rays games, but not Rays fans. So, all right. Talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for jumping in, and best of luck. Happy ripping if you decide to rip.